Hi guys, so this is the makeup and hair look that I'm going to be filming for you all today. It's something completely different that I've done before. It's a pop of colour on the eyes, still a nude lip so it's wearable. If you want to change up the lip you can. With the hair I did something completely different. My last few videos I've been doing kind of soft waves, they all kind of look similar enough. So I decided to do something a little bit more funky today to kind of match with the eye makeup. So I did a French plait here and just much curlier hair. For the eyes, it's a really, For the eyes, it's actually inspired by Kim Kardashian makeup look that I saw on her app. So it's a blue smoky eye. It's actually really easy to do. So if you're interested in recreating this look, then just keep on watching. So I already have my base and my brows done. Just to speed things up, I've done my base and my brows in so many of my other videos, so I didn't want to bore you all again. If you want to know how I kind of do my base and my brows, then you can just watch one of my other videos. So just to talk you through what I have in my face already. So for base, I have my Stilo One Step Correct Primer. For foundation, I have my Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade 153. Then for concealer, I have my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Warm. Then for cream contour, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and this is the light shade. This is actually the original light cream contour kit. They sent out a new one to me and the shades are a little bit different. So just in case you're wondering what shade I used mixed the two bottom shades here together and then applied that on my face. To set my under eyes, I actually baked my under eye makeup in anywhere that I kind of highlighted for the first time today, and I just used my Face of Australia translucent powder. I don't know if I really like baking. I feel like it dries out my skin a lot. I kind of have normal to drier skin, so maybe that's why, or maybe I'm just doing it completely wrong. Then to set my foundation and the rest of my face, I use my Urban Decay, what's this? Ultra Definition Powder Foundation in the shade Medium Dark Golden. I really like this, it's really nice. It's fine, but it has good coverage. Then to contour, I use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. As you all know, if you watch my videos, I love this. Then for blusher, I actually used this blush here from the Isadora Face Sculptor kit, and it's really nice. It's just quite subtle. I kind of took most of it off on the back of my hand and then applied it. So for highlight shades, I actually mixed two of the new Anastasia highlighters. So this one here is in the shade Starlight, which is much lighter. It's kind of like the Mary Luminizer. And this one here is in So Hollywood, which is definitely more of a golden highlighter. And they're so gorgeous when they're on. Sorry if the light is kind of on and off throughout this video. I use natural light, and in Ireland the sun goes in and out the whole time, so kind of hard to get the same light throughout the whole video. So moving on to brows, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit, and I just use the middle shade here. Just take it out so I can show you guys what colour it is. And this is in the shade Fawn. It's perfect for my eyebrows. It's obviously it's a contour shade, but it's more of a grey undertone brown, so it's not really warm, so it's grand through the brows. And then to set my eyebrows, I use my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and this is just Clear Brow Gel. Then to set my face, I use my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus and just lace this on my face because my skin is quite dehydrated and dry, so especially when I use a lot of powder, I need a lot of this. So for this video, I'm going to keep the camera the way it is. My last video, I actually zoomed up on the eyes and it was a complete fail. You couldn't even see what I was doing, so hopefully if I keep it like this, you guys can see it better this time. So to start things off, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler eyeshadow kit, and I'm going to go into the blue colour here, which is Azure. If you don't have this blue colour, any other blue will do. If you want to pick one up that's similar, and if you're in Ireland especially that you can't get the Anastasia products, Inglot have a really good variety of eyeshadow colours. They have loads in there and it's only €6 for an eyeshadow, so if you want to pick something up that's similar, then that's perfect. So I'm going to use my Nima brush here. I'm obsessed with this brush. I don't know the name of it because it doesn't have it on it, but it's like a small 217 or 217 from MAC. It's just so perfect for the lids. So I'm going to take the blue colour and apply that all over. So I'm just going to bring this colour just below the crease. I'm not going to bring it past the crease of the eye. And when you're doing your eye makeup, it's actually good to look down instead of closing your eyes, because then you can still see where you want to bring the shadow. If you look straight ahead, you can see into your crease. Shit, I have fallout. Okay, so I forgot the fact that I'm going to have a bit of fallout because this is a darker smoky eye. So I'm just going to take translucent powder and apply a good amount underneath my eyes here. This will look crazy, but what this does is the shadow will fall on this loose translucent powder instead of on your I just clapped my face in the viewfinder. Okay, so this means that the eyeshadow will fall onto the powder and it's not going to ruin your makeup, and then you can just swipe it away at the end. So going back into the blue colour, I'm going to use whatever is left on my brush and just blend it out onto my lid. So make sure you go right into the inner corner and right along the lashes. You don't want any gaps, especially if you're fair like me. You can usually see when there's a gap between the colour on your lid and your lashes. So I'm actually going to bring this out like in the look that he did, in more of a cat eye. If you want to round it off, you can, just personal preference. So like you can see, I'm not going past my crease here. Then next I'm just going to take a clean blending brush. So this one is the Zoeva 227. And I'm just going to blend out the edges of that blue colour. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a black pencil. You can use any black eyeliner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this in the same shape as I would a gel liner. So with a little bit of a flick at the end. This doesn't need to be too perfect because we are going to be blending it out, but obviously you can apply it perfect and not blend it if you prefer. The one I'm using, just in case you're interested, is the one from Trish McEvoy Gel Eyeliner. So it's a gel pencil liner. After we apply this on our top lash line, I'm going to go ahead and tight line. So what that is when you apply it inside the upper waterline here. So the way we usually do black inside here, it's up inside here, if that makes any sense. So before I move on to the lower lash line, I'm going to blend out that black liner I have on the top lash line. I'm going to use this brush from Inglot, which is the 13P, which is just a really, really small flat shader brush. You can use an angled brush, any kind of dense, even a pencil brush like this, any kind of dense brush that's just going to smudge out that eyeliner. And if you need help while you're blending it, like say if your liner is not blending out easily, just grab the blue or a black eyeshadow and it will just help kind of blend it out a little bit better, because I think I left mine too long. So moving on to the lower lash line, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab the black pencil again and apply that into my waterline. So after I apply the pencil liner inside my waterline, I'm going to grab the blue colour on my small Inglot brush again and then just smoke that along the lower lash line. And that's going to kind of blend out the black eyeliner as well. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a new clean brush and just soften the edges underneath the eye. I'm not blending this down, I'm just softening the edges so it's not like a straight line of colour underneath the eye. So for a brow bone highlight, I'm going to use more of a gold colour. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight powder in the colour So Hollywood, like this. Any gold shimmery colour will do. Then I'm going to apply lots of mascara, and the mascara that he actually used in the tutorial was the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. So it's one with the black bottle and the gold lid. This, I love this. The only thing is it's not waterproof, so it tends to run really easily. So that is the eyes after we've applied the mascara. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe away this translucent powder. We actually didn't have that much fallout, but I thought I was going to have loads. I'm going to grab a different Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. This is the Artist Palette, whatever you want to say. I'm going to go for this purple colour here. And I'm just going to apply that right here on the eyes, just to blend that out a little bit. I want it to be brought up a little bit higher so you can see it when I have my eyes looking straight, but I don't want that dark colour the whole way up. So this purple will kind of blend it out a little bit more. So before I forget to mention, on my lips I have the Maybelline Colour Sensational Lip Liner in the colour Sweet Pink. Then I have MAC Hue lipstick on top, and then just in the centre of my lips I have the Revlon Nuditude Lip Liner, the matte lip liner in 001. And moving onto hair. Okay, so moving on to hair, I've already taken my hair down and I've brushed it through. So today I'm going to use my NuMe 3-in-1 curling wand. I have the medium sized barrel in it now. It has 3 different attachable heads. So 1 large barrel, 1 medium barrel and 1 thinner barrel. So because in my last videos I've used the large barrel, I'm going to go for the medium one today just to mix it up a bit. So this one is a little bit different than the last one I had. It has a temperature gauge on it, so you can turn up the heat or turn down the heat depending on the temperature you want in your hair. Obviously if you don't like applying a lot of heat to your hair, you can turn it down really low, But the higher you have up the temperature, the better it kind of works and the quicker it works. But even if you do have it on low temperature, it is 100% titanium, so it does help lock in styles to your hair. Even if you have hair that's quite hard to style, because of the titanium, it helps keep the style in, if that makes any sense. So the first section I'm going to do is this one here. And usually when I do curls, I do them away from my face, so I'll curl the hair this way. But I'm gonna just do everything completely different today because I never really change up my hair. So I'm actually gonna curl the first curl towards my face. I also don't have my little glove on today, so I'm kind of scared. And then for my next curl, I'm gonna curl it in the opposite direction. So on the last curl, I curled it this way. For this curl, I'm gonna curl it underneath the barrel. And I always leave the hair flat on the barrel. So if you're curling your hair and you curl all the curls in the same direction, they eventually kind of mesh into each other and you get more of a kind of a loose wave almost, or one big connected curl. So by doing them in different directions, it's going to keep them separate. So basically I did this curl this way, this one the opposite, and this one is the same as here. But this is going to be in between the two curls, so it's going to stop them from joining up together. So I'm going to do that around my whole head. I'll probably speed this part up, just because it will get quite boring otherwise. But just so you know what I'm doing. Just in case you guys are wondering, since my last video I've actually gotten pre-bonded keratin extensions. They're the Gold Fever hair extensions, and I got them in 01 Salon. I get so many questions asked about my hair, so I'll link down below in the description box. Just click read more, the link to the hairdresser is where I get my hair done. I'm just going to take down the top bit now and start working my way through this part. Also, before I forget, Numi have actually given me 2 discount codes for anyone who's interested in purchasing any of their products. So the first one is It's Chloe. I'll leave it on the screen here as well so you can kind of see, and that's for any Titan 3 curling wand, which is the one that I'm using now, for $89. And the second code is Love Chloe, LUV Chloe. I'll leave that on the screen as well, and that's for 50% off the website. So moving back to my hair. So I can see where my hair has been curled and where it hasn't, so I'm just going to take out the bits that have been curled and put them behind so I don't re-curl them. Same again on here. And when I put the curl in, because this heats up so hot, I only keep it in for about 5 to 10 seconds, and that's usually enough if you've let the barrel heat up. Then I'm just going to take the top section of my hair down, and actually what I'm going to do is tie back the rest of my hair so I don't get it confused. So these bits now that I'm curling won't be as curly as the rest of my hair because I'm taking so much hair at once. But it's okay because I'm going to French plait this part anyway. Okay, so if you like this kind of curl, you can leave it like this. I'm actually going to brush it out first. So when you brush out your curls, they go a lot looser, so you can see the difference between these two. You can kind of mess around with your hair depending on how you like to style it. So because I curled every second curl in the opposite direction, you can see that makes your hair way more voluminous and way more curly as opposed to just like the kind of waves that I usually do. Okay, so I'm going to French plait the middle section of my hair. I'm not very good at doing this, so let's see how this works. Then when I get to this part, I'm actually just going to plait this as normal so it kind of falls down with the rest of my hair. So I'm going to stop the plait at around here. You can bring it down the whole way if you want, or you can stop it at your scalp. I'm just going to stop it here so it kind of falls into the rest of my hair. I'm going to take an Invisibobble and just tie that off. Then, just so you don't see my roots as much, I'm going to spray some of this because this one kind of leaves a white mark in your hair. So it's really good for blondes if you have any bit of root. So this is the finished hair. My hair also, just to let you know, is probably day 4 hair, day 3 or 4 maybe. Just because the longer you leave it, the kind of greasier your hair is or the dirtier your hair is, it kind of holds styles a bit better. So if you're going to go anywhere, if you're thinking of curling your hair, then do it on 2nd day or 3rd day or 4th day hair, depending on how long you can leave it. So this is the finished hair and makeup. I hope you guys liked it. I decided to do something a little bit different for you this time because my last looks, the hair and the makeup have kind of been similar enough, all neutral enough eyes and kind of nude lips and same kind of wavy hair. So if you have any other suggestions for any other videos, just comment down below. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll leave all of my usernames down below in the description bar. Also all of the products that I've used in this video, all of the makeup, the brushes and the hair products and the coupon codes, I'll also link that down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.